Yes, sir. Of course.
Okay, it's a Wahingbum. How do you pronounce it?
Wahingbum Rocky Sea.
Okay. So, first of all, you tell me two, three tourist places of Manipur.
Firstly, sir, if you want mountains, you have to go to Shiroi Hills in Ukhrul district. If you want water, you can go to.
From mask. You are not clearly audible.
Sir, if you want mountains, then you can go to Shiroi Hills in Ukhrul district. If you want water, then you can go for Loktak Lake. If you want
What's the specialty of the Loktak Lake?
it's one of the largest freshwater floating lake in Northeast.
Does it really float?
I want to say it's the grasses that float. There's that 1 meter thick grasses that floats. We call them as fumdis, in which the rare.
Such a unique lake.
Yeah.
Such a unique lake. Why tourism is not boosted at and around the area?
The thing is, the connectivity is very
Yes, exactly. I'm talking about the connectivity. Why the government? You have the state government there, central government also there. Why the tourism is not promoted? What the reason you can tell me? Connectivity, of course.
Of course, sir. You see, the road which you make in March, it will be damaged in 7 months. So you can't make roads, and we should know that 8 months of in a year, there is rainfall in Manipur. So you can make the roads only when there is no rainfall, because there will be mudslide, landslides in the hills. And during the time when we make it, it get damaged so soon. So the quality of the road should be to that level that it should not be outsourced to some local vendors.
One more place that is not tourist, but it's of a historical importance.
Kangla.
Yes,
Sir.
It's
It's a historic. Before the Britishers came to Manipur, it is a seat of the throne for the Manipur kingdom. So after that, after British, it was taken over by the Assam Rifles, and only in 2014, 28th August.
Japanese war memorial also.
Yes, of course. Of course, it's called Maibam Lokpaching.
Yeah.
It's a Japanese war memorial.
What is the history of that?
Actually, India's national flag was first hoisted on 28th of May 1944 in Moirang, actually. And you have Moirang INA War Memorial out there, which is very near to Loktak Lake, Moirang. But the thing is, the historical importance of that India Peace Memorial, they call it. They don't call it India-Japan War Memorial. Yes. They call Peace Memorial.
Why?
So
this is the burning question.
I think Japan believe in peace. Instead of remembering about the war, they want to focus on being peaceful. So that's why they call it India Peace Memorial. The importance of that small hillock is that it is the place where Japanese army could push, and from there on they got defeated by the British army.
If you consider internationally,
Yep.
so Japan, China, USA, and Korea.
Yes, sir.
There is something going on. So whom you will favor, Japan or China?
As an Indian citizen, obviously we are part of a Quad, which is termed to neutralize the strings of pearl effect done by Chinese army in and around our Indian Ocean. So we have joined hands with Australia, we have joined hands with Japan, we have joined hands with even USA to counter their policy in South China Sea plus Indian Ocean. So obviously I'll side with obviously USA and.
Do you think that any difference between Manipur women and Delhi women?
Yes, sir. Very much different. In Manipur, the thing is, women actually, when we don't find vegetable vendors out here who are women out here. But in Manipur, all the vegetable vendors are all women. That's a quite a lot of difference. Women will be selling vegetables out there. So, and here when we go to Mandi, it's only the men which I find here. And moreover, when I have been in Delhi for the last 8 years, and the difference I find is yes, of course, it doesn't. I can't color everyone as same, but there is difference. There is a lot of spectrum out there. But when the place where I stayed, Vijayanagar, some women from this Punjabi background, they used to have a good hold of their thing, authority in their own household. But the difference is here, obviously, most of them are vegetarian. Here, most of them are non-vegetarian. And we have Imam market, which is entirely women, which is sold by women. And obviously, yeah, I think that emancipation level and that type of making an opinion in a family, it's more there in Manipur. Here, whatever the husband says, the wife agrees. I think that's,
Rafi,
yes sir,
you are from Manipur.
yes sir,
So how is the science workshop?
yes sir,
Science workshop.
yes sir.
You recently you visit any science workshop?
So it was it was in the column of extracurricular. I have been joining science workshops since class 8. I have been to Bose Institute, Kolkata twice, in Darjeeling twice. I have been to NIST of Jorhat. When I was in Singapore also, I went to Science Congress and Science Museum out there for doing this PCR. What we are doing when when we want to test this the coronavirus, we use this PCR test, polymerase chain reaction. I have done in class 11 and 12. In recently, I have been, after class 12, I have taken up this sociology, so I have been little out of touch with science, but I do hold projects with my friends.
You told about peace.
Yes, sir.
War is necessity for peace. Do you believe?
Not always, sir.
Not all.
Oh, yeah. Hillary may believe that
Sometimes.
war is, it should be the last resort, but Hitler may believe that war is a step to peace, but it's not always, because after World War II, the world has been in peace through many institutions in place, through many international organizations. Many things can be solved through negotiations, sir.
Polygamy is good or bad?
Polygamy in our modern society is very bad. It may happen a few centuries ago. It may be there, but likewise, it is same for both male. Polygyny is also bad. Polygamy is also bad because
From northeast has polygamy.
many, yes, of course, many tribes have polygamy.
It's culture.
It's, yeah, people may say it's culture, but if we adopt the modern idea where men and women are equal, I think they have to move ahead to watch.
What is modern idea? Destroy our culture and accept other cultures.
Modern idea is about the belief that we believe in equality, sir. Both men and women are equal. Fraternity, where everyone is.
Fraternity and maternity. Both is in both culture in northeast, like in Meghalaya.
Yes, sir.
Woman is much powerful.
Yes, women is more powerful in Meghalaya. I know, but people may say just because the man after getting married may stay in their female house, but when we see the practical life in Meghalaya, I have been there. We don't see much of a difference out there. Always the guys, even if a guy has to go to a female house, a female natal house after marriage, it is the uncle, that the brother of that sister will be having all the rights. So of course it is at a different scale, but I don't see a much larger impact out of that.
Regarding rain,
Yes.
regions,
So this is Gomet.
what is effect on your body?
I don't know, sir. I just wanted to put it just because my mother wants me to put it. It's just a fad I have on my mother.
Your ring head watch, both is in your left hand. Why not right?
Because sir, my watch is little heavy, and I don't want it to be a burden on my right hand, which I will be doing many jobs.
Suppose that
Yes, sir.
and you are in a war,
Yes, sir.
war situation like a landslide and etc.
Yes, sir.
Your son Sepoy in field, Naxals is attacking,
Hmm.
and they send some boys like a 6 years, 8 years. So they come and snatch their guns, means your Sepoy guns. What will be your reaction? Will you shoot him or not?
if if the boy if we will be able to catch the boy, of course, if we will be able to catch the boy, then of course we won't it wouldn't be necessary to shoot, sir. Shooting should be our last resort, because whenever first of all we know that he has been dogmatized or being brainwashed by the people. So obviously we can actually, if we are able to shoot, if we are able to catch the boy, then there is no necessity to shoot him.
They are in
Yeah.
fighting. You can't send you you can't send your Sepoy, your subordinate. Because if you send, then you can not take your seat.
So in that case, sir, I will, sir, firstly I will get a hold of that boy, if possible. If not possible, if not possible, if I sense that there will be casualty on my side, what else what else could I choose? In that situation, obviously I'll choose the inevitable. But the thing is, obviously I will try to catch anyone, because I am a person who has already who is from a population who have already suffered from asthma. So I know how people have felt, how people got angry after when laws are being abused. So I will try my level best not to abuse the law, sir.
Okay. What is your comment on the racial abuse? Racial abuse taking place in some part of India, particularly. Suppose like Northeast people, the way they like some people
Yes, sir.
treat with them. So how do you feel and how to tackle this situation? Because this just against the humanity.
Yes, sir,
And
obviously.
particularly we all are from the northeast also, and all of the part they are the Indians, and if they call you something like this, how do you react and what's your suggestion? How to
I have been in Hindu college since 2012. I've not been reactive, because the crowd out there in Hindu college are so mature. They know things about Northeast, and they have never. I mingle with them, but yes, yes, yes. But the thing is, about the common people, which people don't usually understand, is because we find no notice in our NCERT books, which the history, the culture, the tradition, the geography. People get confused with their capital. When we say I am from Manipur, Manipur is in Assam or something like that. So when people ask such things, when your countrymen ask such things, that sense of belongingness moves out.
most of the people
So
who ask the capital of Mizoram, they don't know.
yeah. So incorporating such things in our syllabus, teaching them to these kids about our own countrymen, that our country is a very diverse country.
Mindset.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk about mindset.
The, about the mindset, sir. Mindset,
How to get rid of this mindset?
sir, we can't, so to say, in my personal experience, we can't educate each and every one of them, but in our small little ways, we can educate them that I also belong to this place. I belong which is very near to Myanmar, or which is very near to China, so this is like that. But my religion is Hindu, and my ancestors has been Vaishnavite, which is very much influenced from West Bengal, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu side, all those things.
Don't be so like this.
Yeah.
And just tell me one last question answer. How Manipur is culturally different from Mizoram?
Mizoram is, I should say, entirely Christian. Manipur, the Meitei, the majority community in the valley are Hindu, and some of them practice animism. Animism in the sense their ancient religion, they call it Sanamahi, which is not recognized as a religion in India. But the hill tribes out there in the other districts, other than the Imphal Valley, most of them are Christians. Most of them are tribals, and the Meiteis out there, the majorities are not tribals. They are either general or in OBC category. They were Sanskritized in some sort of a time. Vaishnavites, they Sanskritized, and thank you so much, sir.